Hey winners, in this video, I'm going to show you how you can join Navy Federal Credit Union, and if you're not in the military, I'll also show you ways that you can join as well. Now, if you're anything like me, you're probably wondering what's all the fuss about Navy Federal Credit Union and why everybody wants to join them. So Navy Federal is pretty popular for a few reasons. Number one, they offer really great interest rates on all of their products like loans, credit cards, and pretty much on all of their financial products. Number two, their customer service is really top notch. I never had any problem with them and they always been really helpful. And number three, they are very friendly for those with no or bad credit. So in this video, I'm gonna show you how easy it is to join and to take advantage of everything that Navy Fed has to offer. So if you stick to the very end, I will share with you some more nuggets about Navy Federal. Now let's go over all of the ways that you can join. The most basic and general way to get into this credit union is that you're gonna need to have some sort of military affiliation. This could mean that you're active duty, retired, or a veteran that has served in any one of the branches of the armed forces. Now, if you're also in the delay entry program, which is known as DEP or DEP, which means that you are a poolee who is committed to join the military in the upcoming year, you can also join Navy Federal. This is something that I wish that I learned prior to joining, and any of you guys out there watching are veterans, you know that the recruiter normally really doesn't talk about personal finances prior to joining. They just tell you that you get paid well, you get retirement, and free college. They really don't help you set up your finances prior to joining. So if you are a poolee, or if you know any poolies that are about to join the military, let them know that they can join Navy Federal as well. Next are those who are DoD officer candidates or people who are in the ROTC program. So if you're in college, getting the setup to join the military right afterwards, you can also join Navy Federal. And lastly, if you are a veteran or a retiree, you can join as well. Now, let's talk about family members. You can find the whole list on NavyFederal.org, but I'll give you a complete breakdown even if you don't want to visit for yourself. So if you have family members who are currently members of Navy Federal or have an affiliation with the military, this is also an entry for you to join Navy Federal. So this typically means if your parents, grandparents, spouses, siblings, children, grandchildren, and other household members that are Navy Federal members, you can join by them being a sponsor for you. Now let's dig a little bit deeper into this because this is where a hack can happen and it can make you more eligible to join. So based on what I said already, you kind of understand the gist, is that if you have any blood relatives or close siblings or family members, you can join. The thing about this is that they currently don't even have to be a Navy Federal member for you to join. So you can use their credentials to allow you to become a member. Now, whenever you attempt to join Navy Federal online, they'll give you a list of things or documents that they need from your family member. You can find the whole list over here whenever you attempt to join, but let me go over a few of them. This can be a driver's license with a veteran's designation, a state-issued veteran's ID card, DD-214, or any other documentation that shows that they currently are in the military or were in the military. So to add on that, I was able to sponsor my brother-in-law to become a member as well. Even though we are not biologically related and we're just related by marriage, I was still able to sponsor him. Now, I do not condone lying at all, so whatever your relationship to that sponsor for them to join Navy Federal, just do it at your own risk. There's also word on the street, and I've also seen this done multiple times, is that if you have a family member who's no longer with us or had a grandpa who was in the military but doesn't have any documentation to show that they served, they are still able to join without providing any documentation. But it is always best to have documentation ready so there isn't any delay in your membership, but your mileage may vary whether or not they will ask. Additionally, people who are DoD civilians can join as well. This means US government employees assigned to DoD installations, DoD contractors, and DoD civilian retirees are eligible. Another way to get into Navy Federal is that if you live with someone who's a member already. So let's just say that you have a roommate who's a member, you can piggyback off of their membership as long as you can show that you live at the same address. So that's pretty much how to join Navy Federal in a nutshell. Now folks, hold on to your wallets because I'm about to drop some nuggets about Navy Federal. First off, did you know that with Navy Federal, you can get a whopping credit limit of $80,000 across 3 different credit cards? That's hitting the credit card jackpot. Now, if you're feeling lucky, you can even go all in and get the Navy Federal flagship card with an $80,000 credit limit all on one card. But here's the best part. Navy Federal is super friendly for those with bad or low credit. They believe in building relationships, and that's why every member has an internal score that determines their relationship with that credit union. The higher your score, the better your financing options that you will get. And who doesn't like a good credit limit increase? So just after 91 days or 3 short months, you can request for a credit limit increase. Of course, with the current economy, they have been reducing the amount, but time will only tell if they will go back to their old ways. Navy Federal also offers something called a pledge loan. Think of it as a secure loan that allows you to build your credit profile. Basically, you could take out a loan on the money that you already have, and when you pay it off 80 to 90%, it shows up as an almost paid off loan on your credit. Lenders love seeing installment lines of credit on your profile, so this is a major win for your credit score. So if you want to know more about Navy Federal and all of its amazing benefits, check out these videos over here.